Who takes over as the worst team in the league in the 2021 season? Do you guys see it still being Detroit? Or do you see another team being the bottom feeder
I don't
this year?
see Detroit being the worst.
Yeah.
The worst?
Detroit was very purposefully bad last year. You know what I mean?
They're still pretty bad.
They're still not good.
No, let me go through the forward group.
Okay.
Dylan Larkin.
Hey.
Franz Nielsen, who's still making $5.25 for this and next year. Oh. Darren Helm at $3.85 million. Darren Helm? Valtteri Filppula, who's 36 and making $3 million. Robbie Fabry, who's making $3 million for the next 2 years. Robbie Fabry, only 24. I feel like he's been in the league 8 million years.
You're right.
Vlad Nemesnikov, which isn't a bad pickup at $2 million a season. Luke Glendening is still alive and kicking. He's only 31 and he's making 1.8. And then you got Bobby Ryan, which was a good signing.
Yep.
Philip Zadina's got a couple of years left. They picked up Sam Gagne. I think the Tyler Bertuzzi hearing is happening right now with arbitration, like as we speak.
Oh, really?
Anthony Mantha and former Leaf Dmytro Timashov as well. But that's not a great group. And then you've got Mark Stahl, Danny DeKaiser, Patrick Nemeth, Troy Stetcher. Forgot Troy Stetcher had signed there. And then you got Philip Roenick and Alex Biega and a few guys. This is not a good team.
Well, you are going to get yelled at though, because are you looking at their cap friendly?
Yeah.
See, this is the problem.
Well, yeah. Okay. So they got some rookies who are unproven.
Yeah, they're unproven, but like that's how the Leafs made the playoffs a few years ago.
Sure.
The
Leafs also had Freddie Anderson. These guys have Jonathan Bernier and Thomas Greiss. Thomas Greiss, good pickup.
He's a good pickup, right? Good pickup. See, you're coming around. Like, I'm not saying they're gonna win the friggin' cup. I'm just saying they're gonna catch some teams by surprise. Tara Hirose played some NHL games last year. Michael Rasmussen is a good young player. Joe Velino is a good young player. Moritz Seider is a good young player. Dennis Cholowski's already got some NHL experience. There are guys.
I got to vote.
You got to vote?
Not Detroit. Detroit is not going to be the worst team.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're a great team. I don't think they're a playoff team. Maybe their goalies steal them the playoff spot. I doubt it. I'm going to say, and this is not going to be popular, the San Jose Sharks could be the worst team in the NHL this year.
Really?
They have horrendous goaltending. They made a trade. It didn't get any better. If it's not San Jose, it's going to be New Jersey. Those are my West and my East picks. I think New Jersey is. I think Jersey sucks. I think they're a poorly constructed team right now. They're in transition. But I'm not big on a forward group of Nico Hischier, Travis Zajac, and Kyle Palmieri. Like, Andreas Jansson's a good pickup for sure.
40 goals though, and you know it.
PK's got to come back. I'm a big fan. Damon Severson's a good defenseman. But they did sign Corey Crawford, who had a great year last year. But I don't know. What are the New Jersey Devils? Like, what are you?
Who's their goalies?
Blackwood and Crawford, and Blackwood's not signed.
No. That's a good tandem, though, and they will get him signed. That is a good tandem.
Sure.
What is Corey Crawford? Like,
he was a 928. He was a 928 last year. He was good.
Tandem of Crawford Blackwood is good.
Corey Crawford's numbers post January, I think, are very different than his numbers at the beginning of the season, if I remember correctly.
They're not playing hockey till January this year, Jesse. So
it's his advantage.
Like, this is Corey's year, or 2021 will be. I don't like. I look at New Jersey and I go, that's a team in transition. Like, what actually are you? They have no identity. I don't think they're a good team. I agree.
I am.
And can I also say this?
Okay, who?
Not blown away with what the Jets have done. Kind of disappointed. For a few years there, they were just on fire with the fact that Kevin Cheveldayoff wouldn't make a trade ever. And then they definitely started to kind of work themselves into place, but especially if they trade Patrick Laine, what the fuck is that? Like, what are they doing? I don't see how, and I've said this for 3 episodes in a row. How do you trade a 40 goal scorer and come out better? And you're Winnipeg, and it's already tough for people to sign there, and Laine is a god there. So you're going to alienate fans. You've pissed off probably the second best scorer in franchise history, except for Teemu Solani, who, by the way, the Jets then and the Jets now are the same franchise. Don't even debate me on that, because franchise belongs to the city. They are not Arizona Coyotes. But I feel like I feel like they're making some questionable decisions there. I don't think they're a bad team. Any team with Connor Hellebuck in net's going to be really good. But I don't know what's going on in Winnipeg. I think they're making some really strange moves.
If the Ottawa Senators get last year's Matt Murray, they're boned.
Yeah.
They are boned.
I don't hate their offseason, though, man. Dodonov's a great move.
Yeah, I don't hate their offseason either, but like we're forgetting. Some people I saw were very rightly remembering what the team looked like heading into the deadline and then after. Like losing Pajot was huge. They are not a solid team up the middle. And their right side on D is atrocious. And if they get last year's Matt Murray, they are in a lot of trouble. Unless John Gibson has a bounce back, the Ducks could be real crappy.
Yeah. And the Ducks, by the way, I believe are at the cap or over it.
The Coyotes are this crazy wild card team because there were ridiculous rumors about them. Darcy Kemper's going out the door and Oliver Ekman-Larsson's going out the door. And they have this money problem, that money problem. And then none of those things came to fruition, but I assume their money problems didn't go away. And the final team I wanted to throw in there, this isn't a team that I think is bad enough on paper necessarily to finish last, but they have no goaltending, the Chicago Blackhawks. They have no goaltending. They have none. And they've just announced that they're rebuilding, which means it's basically Stan Bowman has the green light to make trades on purpose to make the Blackhawks worse. Don't be surprised when he does.
I mean, he's been doing it anyway, so.
Yeah, but now he's doing it on purpose.
Now he's publicly doing it.
Now he's doing it. Now he means to. Which might make them better.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah,
you're right.
Any team that doesn't have goaltending is tough. I still think the players on San Jose will have a bounce back year, but that tandem is a world of hurt.
It's awful.
Martin Jones, Devin Dubnyk. Okay, sure, whatever you say.
Watch, all of this is going to be clipped and thrown right back in my face when all of those teams do extremely well.
Well, we said like 7 teams.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure some of them are going to be good. And there's always like one playoff team that falls off the face of the earth. They have some crazy injury. But Arizona's okay. There's 2 teams that are, I'm not saying these teams are going to compete for last, but I'm just like, why are you so quiet sitting over there? The Coyotes are way too quiet. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are not done by a long shot.
I think the Coyotes are quiet because their front office was blown up and all of their top players didn't get paid and they don't know what they're doing. I don't see how the Coyotes are good.
And they have no picks.
Tampa's got less than $3 million to sign Anthony Cirelli, Eric Cernak, and Mikhail Sergachev. How?
They won't.
How on earth are you going to do it? How? I'm fascinated to see that. They put Tyler Johnson on waivers.
If
we all forget about that?
If I'm Ottawa, I would call about Tyler Johnson or Alex Killorn.
That's too smart.
Yeah. Well, you could get a first-round pick out of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great idea. It's really good, and that's why I don't think they're going to do it.
And you know that Steve Yzerman's picked up the phone, but Julian Breezewell's like, nope, I know you. I know you, and I'm not talking to you.
I don't want to hear from you.